Not forget the very next
with the sound of music.
In the years that followed, Julie teamed with her husband, the legendary director Blake Edwards, to reinvent herself with a series of successful comedies like 10, SOB, and my personal favorite, Victor Victoria.
It's a gun.
And by the time she returned to Disney for a royal role in the Princess Diaries series,
You can say, I never wish to speak to you again.
a whole new generation discovered what their parents had always known about Julie. She's
Practically perfect in every way.
She certainly is. Please welcome Academy Award winner Dame Julie Andrews.
Golden white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white printers that melt into scraps. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things.
I know you could stand there all day, but you have to sit down, and we're going to make her feel self-conscious.
It is so good to see you again.
It's so wonderful to have you back.
thank
welcome,
you.
welcome, welcome.
Thank you, my love.
Hey, did you watch the little meat pies? They're pretty cute.
They looked, I like the Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah,
It's very,
me
very
too.
English. It's excellent.
Excellent. Well, I'll put together a little to-go box for you.
Oh, my.
Okay, Jules?
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
So last time you were here, we discovered something a little surprising, at least for me. I mean, I never thought of Mary Poppins as having much of a potty mouth, but you copped to that. You said that you,
I copped to it. My kids spotted it quicker than I did, unfortunately. Mom, you got to stop cussing so much, you know.
So tell us some other naughty secret. We like to be the first in in tearing down the Mary Poppins icon
Image,
for you
yeah.
guys.
Well,
yes,
you know,
exactly.
she was a fairly wicked lady underneath all that.
That's true.
Proper veneer. I think if you ever saw the. You probably did in the movie, the color of her petticoats, which are bright pink and bright red.
She had it going on.
She did. She did.
She just kept it in private.
Had a secret life, I think. Yeah.
So I love Vanity Fair magazine. I am an avid Vanity Fair reader, cover to cover. And in Vanity Fair, you said that an overrated virtue, you were asked, and you wrote chastity.
Well,
really?
Truly.
Do tell.
Well, come on, Rachel. I don't have to talk to you about that.
That's right.
And as I said, I think that Mary Poppins does have this slightly risque secret life, and somehow
something's going on behind closed doors.
Life should never be boring, and so perhaps chastity is a little overrated. That was my thought.
So 40th anniversary coming up, yes?
Yes!
Congratulations.
I know, I cannot believe it. My husband and I have been married 40 years this year.
Unbelievable.
And,
congratulations. Do you remember what it was? What made him the one? Was it his sense of humor, I would imagine, because of
hugely so. Yeah, huge sense of humor. And you know, he has a kind of little black glint in his eye, which is wicked. And when those eyes flash, and I know he's up to some mischief, it's delicious. And also, there's something cerebral that's so good in the head. He's such a good writer and such a kind man and a delicious filmmaker and somehow devastatingly attractive. What can I tell you?
I mean, really?
Yeah.
A complete package, as my mom would call
Yes,
it.
and as he would be the first to tell you, I shall go home and say, I spoke about you on Rachael Ray, and he'll say, well, of course, I'm a darling. That's Blake.
So now, let's talk to your gorgeous daughter, because Emma's also here again with us. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Hi, Emma.
Hello.
Now, listen, she brought it up. What differences do you see between her as a parent and a grandparent?
Oh, well, they get away with all kinds of things that I didn't get away with. Yeah, they don't have to make their bed at Granny's house, I don't think, and those kinds of things. She's a delicious grandparent. What can I say? She's generous and adoring and affectionate and showers them with...
And she really made you make your own bed and do your chores and all that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
No life of privilege.
No spit spot in our house. There was no magic there. I had to make my bed like everyone else.
Now, one of your grandchildren, your son, very much into cooking, yeah?
He is indeed, yeah. My son
and
Sam.
And a great fan of yours, Rachel.
Well, yes, he watches your show often. Oh.
Hats off, chef. Heads up, chef. Chicks dig it. You will have a very successful dating career. Don't listen to what I'm telling you.
I'm not listening to a word. He's a triple threat, though, because he also plays the guitar. And he's a baseball player. So cooking, guitar, and baseball, I think he's got it made, don't you?
You have the perfect child. The most well-rounded young man out there.
Well, and he reads. What else could you ask for, right?
Well, speaking of reading, how's that for a skating segue? Speaking of reading, that's what both of the ladies are here to share with us. This is the latest project. It's Julie Andrews' collection of poems, songs, and lullabies. Isn't that just dreamy? Now, can you explain the concept of this book and tell people what's in here? It's so
I can.
So unusual.
Thank you. Well, it is something that Emma and I were asked to do by Little Brown. We passionately love poetry. Poems read on the page are one thing. Poems read aloud are a totally different experience, and they begin to have rhythm, texture, music underneath the words. It's wonderful.
So, Emma, do you remember as a child poetry and reading time as being an important family ritual?
Oh, very much so. I mean, reading aloud together as a family was an important family ritual. And also, in our family, we have still a great tradition of writing poems for each other. So it's a great thrill to be able to not only...
It's also a very personal project to you. And didn't the two of you, didn't you challenge each other to write a poem?
Yes, we did. Well, we sometimes dabble. Well, as Emma said, we do a lot of sort of writing for the family, but we challenged each other to write a poem about family just for this book. And strangely, Emma chose to write about her daughter. There's also one about her son, but she just wrote about her daughter, and I wrote one about Emma. Yeah.
Will you read the Emma poem? It's we've got it marked here.
If I get Emma's permission.
Is it okay? You'll understand why she's being a little bashful about this in a moment. It made her blush a bit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Em, ahead of time. It's called Observation, and this is true, a true story. Sweet, beloved daughter of mine, I recall when you were merely 9, I passed your room one sunny day and saw you caught in the mirror's sway. You happily turned this way and that and cupped your chest, which was seriously flat. In profile, you murmured the priceless line, "Ha," you said, "coming along just fine."
Great too, Emma.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yes, she showed them, right? Yeah. But only on your show could I read that, I think, really.
So it's 150 poems together, and there's a CD in the back.
Packaged in the back, and there's also, separately, there's an audio book that Emma and we read almost all 150 with background music and things like that, but there's about 20 poems on the CD in the back of this particular book.
That's fantastic.
I think it would be...
I think this is adorable, too, because I'm a pajama-loving person.
Oh!
This is fabulous, too. This is another one of your projects. Ladies, you are just killing it. I mean, really. This is called Books to Bed, and I know. It's Dumpy the Dump Truck is one of their books, but get this, Books to Bed, hello, it comes with pajamas with Dumpy.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you.
Isn't that the absolute best? We love that you guys have become an extended part of our family. Please come back again and again. Any delicious time of year. Julie Andrews' collection of poems, songs, and lullabies is in stores now. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Grab a snack. We'll be right back. Oh, please, we love you.